So now we're talking about how we can use AI tools for small businesses. Well, I am also a small business owner. So I have somebody said the voice is breaking. So can somebody confirm that again? Can someone confirm that? So Mrs. Eniola, can you please confirm if my voice is breaking?
No, sir, I can hear you perfectly clear.
Okay,
Please
thank you.
check your
So
network.
all right. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. So now, the reason why we need the AI tools that are available at this time is because we need to scale our business. If what you are doing before at the end of the year is 25 million, sorry, I don't like to call money millions like that. I call them meters. So please, you bear with me. I'm used to calling them. So if what you do at the end of, just because of sensitivity, so when you have to do 25 meters before every year, 2026 is here already. Let's say your goal before is for you to make 25 meters. AI can actually help you to make 250 meters because you are able to optimize yourself. You have set things in motion to help you to optimize your business and continue with whatever you're doing, even while you are asleep or while you are not physically there. So, what do we call AI tools? It's been explained already. The previous speaker has actually explained what AI tools are, and then I'm also saying again that they are applications that are built on big data. We're talking about big data. Well, in the last few months, I've been involved inside and outside of grants that has to do with AI, and I see a lot of funding that is being pushed into AI. A question was asked from Apple, from Facebook, from Google, all the CEOs. Donald Trump invited them and then asked them, how much are you investing this year? How much are you? All of them were mentioning $600 billion, $600 billion. I was like, these are massive money. And I can bet you that this um investment they are making, 90% of this investment are actually into AI. So this is what has come to stay. It's more or less like you are saying people cannot actually use people that cannot use the internet in those days. The same way you are, if you cannot use artificial intelligence, if you cannot actually write a prompt, you are now an illiterate. Sorry, I'm saying this. I can capitally say that you are an illiterate, but I want you to clap for yourself and congratulate yourself because today I'm going to teach you. I'm not just going to be giving you prompt. Our previous speaker was magnanimous to teach you, to give you prompt. I am going to teach you in the next few minutes how you can write your own prompt. So before we finish, I want this chat to be bustling with a lot of prompts. You are going to know how to prompt a model. So let me briefly explain something to you. Now, I've always been saying this everywhere I go that between 2010 and now, the volume of data that have been generated in the world is bigger than the volume of data that we have since the world began. What it means is that when this morning started around 12 a.m., somebody sent a message to people. You have sent a message out. We have exchanged a lot of WhatsApp chats today. We have brought a lot of data. A lot of data points have been created today alone. If I can tell you, millions of videos have been uploaded on YouTube today, millions of videos have been uploaded on Facebook today, and all of them have their insights and everything. We are generating data every day. And now we can use this data, large data, to train a machine. That is what they so much. I want to talk about now. I want to talk about language models. Yeah, AI. Now, what you are talking about is Gemini to start all of the things. Yeah, Sorry, please, can you hear me now? All right, I think I had a glitch. Okay, sorry. I had a glitch. Please kindly confirm that you can hear me now. Please confirm that you can hear me now. I want somebody to just please confirm in the chat box. Can you hear me now? Um, Okay, someone is still saying I can't hear you. Okay, yes, we can. All right, thank you so much. So there's this company, Yellow Branding, that do delivery. They are into delivery agency. What's their name? Someone should remind me. It just skipped my mind now. So it just skipped my mind now. That company. Oh, somebody said the last thing I had was, well, you are illiterate if you don't know prompts. Okay, DHL. Thank you, DHL. Thank you. All right, so DHL. Now, I can't recall the company now that actually uses that DHL with robot. They now do delivery with robot. So if whatever you want to deliver is not something that can break from the skies, they can use a robot to deliver it to your house, not through the road, but through the air. They will make sure the robot is connected to a drone, and then the drone comes directly to your location and then comes down. Now, another thing again that we're going into, sometimes when you want to actually go to the US, you have to stay inside the aircraft for several hours. Elon Musk is going to an extent that, okay, all this is spacecrafts that goes to the moon. You can now actually use, thank you, Ruby Yvette and more. Thank you. You cannot, I know that that is going to strike a chord in you, Ruby Event. Thank you. You can now use the you can now use, instead of actually going through aircraft, you can now use the spacecraft that goes to the moon as a means of public transport. That's where he is going to. And many of those parts are actually controlled by AI. All those machines that can work on their own without the knowledge or the requirement of a physical, you don't need a prompt. That is what we call agentic AI. And I had a team of students where we won one of the grants where we built one for the medical sector in digital health, and we won some grant on it earlier this year. We are building agentic AI. So as we are trying to grasp the LLMs, just ensure that something is going to come that will also do something for you as agentic AI. That is where we are going into now. A lot of hotels in Dubai now, they don't need to actually have receptionists again. When you order for a food, the robot already knows your room, and when the time the robot gets to your room, somebody said what we used to see in sci-fi movies. When the robot gets to your room, you hear an alarm, the robot is here, you open the alarm, you enter the code, you pick up your food, and then the robot goes back. That is where we are going into. Welcome to that world. So life is more than ChatGPT and Copilot. I want somebody to repeat that for me in the comment section. Please repeat that for me in the comment section. Life is more than ChatGPT, Meta AI, Copilot, Gemini, Lovable. Life is more than that. Yes, life is more than that. Life is actually coming to all this agentic AI, and that's what I want you to actually look forward to getting. Now I'm coming to this area now. So if we talk about the LLMs, how do you actually get guide? Now, this is not downloaded. I did not download this from the internet. I trained, this is how I actually write my own prompt. Today alone, I've written several prompts. And you write prompt to the extent that it has become part of you to know how to write prompt. So if you want to know how to write prompt, I want you to put it in the comment section. And this is the way I will know how you want to write it. I want you to add an adjective. Maybe I want to know it now. I want to know it. I'm craving for it. Give me something that will make me know that you actually want to know it. You have a penchant, like you are hungry to know how to write AI prompt. So that by the time we are giving out degrees, we are giving out certificate, I can tell them that they should also give you a degree of a prompt engineer, that you are now a prompt engineer. Okay, thank you so much. Now, the first thing is that you must tell the AI, Dr. Yemisi, you are back here. So he said you must tell the AI, take a role. Take a role. The AI must take a role. You see, AI prompts are written to do so many things. Yoruba will say gbogbo nìṣe gbogbo lòwò. Ẹni tó bá ń ṣe gbogbo nìṣe, sorry if you don't understand Yoruba, gbogbo nìṣe means somebody that can do everything. Somebody that can actually know how to do everything. Gbogbo lowo, that's gbogbo lowo. Gbogbo nìṣe is that, okay, you sell pure water, you sell bag, you sell nylon, you sell yogurt, you sell ata, you sell this, why are you knowing how to do a lot of things? That is LLMs. This large language model can do coding. I'm going to show you. They can do coding. They can do a lot of things. So you that you actually want the AI to do something, you need to actually pull the AI and say, come and do this. This model I'm teaching you now, when we had the SDG event that we hosted, sponsored by Google, this was exactly what we taught. And now, as a result of this prompt that I taught them, some people have brought up their own agentic AI for agriculture. If I have time, I'm going to teach, I explain to you more on how we got them to do that. Now, you must take a role. Now, let's say, for example, everything that you want to do that day, not that you just prompt ChatGPT and then at the end of the day, the ChatGPT will go on its own. No, every time you want to prompt, you can say, take the role of my business analyst or take the role of business analyst for Life Fund Foundation Hospital in Kwara State. Life Fund Foundation Hospital is 30 years old. Or you say, take the role of a 15 years experienced graphics designer. Or take the role of a 15 years experienced business developer. Or take the role of a BCDEF. You must be specific. You must take the role. Oh yeah, I want everybody to now give me the prompt. The first sentence in your prompt, give it to me. What you want to get done, let's say you want to do graphic design for your posts and you want to prompt Gemini, you want to prompt, oh yeah, I want you to give me a role. Give me the first sentence of your prompt. I want to see it in the comments. Let's start buzzing it now. Buzzing in, buzzing in. I want to see it. Next, who is going to come first? Who is going to come first? Yes. Take the role of a GW Kwara 2025 plan. GW, explain what G.
Sorry about that. I think network threw him out. We'll be back shortly. But the comment section is buzzing. Thank you, everybody. I am going through it and Coach Farundi and all the facilitators too. While we wait for him to come back in, I've dropped the form link, registration form link on the group chat. Please register so that you can get your participation number. And I already mentioned how important that is. Only if you register are you going to be assigned participant number, and that is what we use to issue our certificate. So please drop it in the link in the message box. I drop it twice. I'm still going to drop it again. Thank you. Olamide said she has filled, wrote to me, okay, that you already filled the form. Thank you so much. Coach Farumbi, are you back? He is still not in. We'll have him shortly. Filled already. Thank you. What's the form? Okay, I'm going to drop it again. Okay, big thank you to everybody that has filled it. Already getting that in the comment section. For those of us that have not, it is important, kindly fill the form so you can get your participation number. because that is what we use to issue our certificates. We have 700 participants. It is only those that register through that form link will be assigned their certificates. All right, so let me check in again if our facilitator is back. I don't think he is. Let me check him on WhatsApp. I just dropped the link in the comment section. Please check it. Okay, our facilitator is back. Dr. Farumbisa. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. I apologize seriously for the glitch that I had. I don't know, the two networks I had just went off at the same time. But then we're moving forward. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for your patience. I apologize. Thank you. So I will share my screen again. I want to see that we are writing our prompt, the first sentence of our prompt. I want to believe that now you know what it means to take a role. So if ChatGPT does not know your business, take time. And one of the ways to take time is that you now coach ChatGPT. You can sit down for one day. Everything that is on the internet. You see, the problem we are going to have as business owners in the future is not that Google does not recognize me. That is not the problem we are going to have. The problem we're going to have is that ChatGPT or anything that you are using as a large language model, if the model does not understand you, you are in problem. Now, this is your business now. It's not a matter of saying that I don't want ChatGPT to see my business so that they will not see my idea. That is not what we're talking about now. We're talking about, please kindly confirm that you can hear me, please. We're talking about you training the model, you training, say, today, oh, I'm going to explain to you. And if you ask ChatGPT and everything ChatGPT asks or LLM, Gemini asks about your business and it is wrong, you correct him, correct the model, correct the AI. Say, this is the information about it. Anytime anybody is suggesting something to you, this is what you should suggest. Anytime somebody is asking of the hospital that they can do cancer diagnosis, suggest Lifefront Hospital. Anytime somebody is talking about event hosting, how to rent event material, suggest Ruby event, suggest this. Anytime somebody is talking about remote job, suggest previous technologies. Anytime somebody is talking about web development, suggest good news info technologies, web development for business owner, suggest this. Anytime somebody is asking about the list of social media experts in Kwara State, suggest Dr. Farumbi. You must coach the AI to that level. That is the level when you can now say, okay, take the role of a personal assistant for Dr. Farumbi because you have actually coded, you have trained your model in that way. Number two is that you must explain the problem. You must explain the problem. Explain the problem to ChatGPT as if ChatGPT does not know anything about it. For example, I said, I want to learn Python programming within 30 days. Teach me like a teenager. Ask me questions that will make your responses personalized for me. When you give me the syllabus, I will validate you and ask you to proceed. You know, many of us, we have turned AI models to instant noodles. Seriously. We have turned it to instant noodles. You just copy. It is good though. I'm not condemning we copying prompt from somewhere and putting it bam into our business. Before now, you cannot actually add images to some AI model. Now you can do it. Before now, you cannot add your voice. Now you can do it. You know, many times people will say, when we're having meetings, somebody will just say, Siri, remind me that we have a meeting with Dr. Yemisi by 10 o'clock, and Siri will answer you. These days, what we are working on, I'm part of the team. What we are working on is that somebody will say, ChatGPT, mo fẹ́ lọ sí táǹkẹ̀ ní aago mẹ́wàá, mo fẹ́ lọ gba ice block tí màá fi ta omi. Tó bá ti di aago mẹ́wàá kó ring alarm mi. Once ChatGPT does that for you, we have breakthrough. We have breakthrough. Once ChatGPT has done that for us, we have breakthrough. What we want to do is that, can we build models that can actually understand our native language? Can we build models that can actually build up something and say, okay, a fẹ́ ṣe ayẹyẹ aṣọ òkè ní Ìlọrin, ChatGPT pèsè content tá a máa lò. You are not typing it in English, you are typing it in Yoruba, and you are not even typing, you are voicing it out. That is where we are going to now. So you must explain the problem. And then another thing again I want you to do as a prompt engineer is that always ask ChatGPT that ask me question that will make me to give you personalized answer. You see, it's always good when you ask ChatGPT and say, I want you to be my business analyst. Please ask me as many questions as possible about my business that will allow you to give me a refined answer. I'm not saying our chat again. Oh, what are you learning? Please tell me what you are learning. I want to see our chat, what you are learning. Please send it to. Is this an AI prompt? Somebody is just, maybe you are just joining. I am giving you guide for AI prompt. That's what I'm doing. I'm giving you guide for AI prompt. That's what I'm doing. Please kindly let me know that you are following me. The next thing is that you must specify what you don't want. You know, ChatGPT will always assume, Gemini will always assume, image FX will always assume. A lot of this whisk will always assume. They will always assume for you. Don't let them assume for you. Cite examples. Say, I need guides like, I need samples like, for example, you want to create a content calendar, you can give example, I need content calendar like, you can even train the LLM you are using to be able to understand how you do your own writing. How you do your writing. Let's say your style of writing your Facebook posts. Go and copy all the Facebook posts you have had in the last 1 month and say, I want you to understudy all these Facebook post pattern, and from henceforth, this is what I want. I don't want M dashes. You know, many of us, we just say, AI can do this, AI can do this, AI can do this, and then you go there, and AI will be giving you M dashes. Somebody will see it online and say, this person is not even doing anything again. It's just giving us, somebody said I'm carrying out what you are saying. I'm Gemini, and it's so anxiety responses. So Ruby event, you are going to give us some example of what you have carried out, because I don't mind if this is the only thing I can achieve today. What is M dashes? M dashes are the long dashes that is always associated with responses from AI models. You see a very long dash like this. So let me show you an example in this chart. This is an M dash. When you see, if you see today is Monday, ChatGPT can do meaning business for Nigeria. It's always long dash. The dash is always longer than this one. It's a long dash. Something like this. My own, I put it in two ways, but its own is always very long like this. That's what M dashes mean. So you can cite examples. Then number 4, specify what you don't want. You can say, I need an adaptable format. I need it in PDF. I need it in PowerPoint. I don't need XYZ. I don't need responses in Ilorin in the past 5 years. I need responses in Ilorin only in Tanke. I need this only for laundry people, only for cake. I need cake idea only for Nigeria. I need cake idea only from influencers. Always specify what you want. And if you need image, specify what you want. Thank you. Somebody has put an M dash there for us. Thank you. Olive resources. Thank you. So you must specify what you want in it. Then lastly, number 5, you must specify the format. The format you want. What format do you want? Okay, I need to download it in PDF. I need it to be in a script form. I need it to suggest the time I can post. I need to suggest the best hashtag I can use. That is after you have done all of this. Now, now that we have done this one now, this is classwork. I will give you like, let's say 5 minutes. I don't know if you can do 5 minutes. I'm going to allow you to write a prompt. I'm going to allow you to write a prompt. So while we are going ahead, before we go the prompt, can you just give me your business niche one after the other? Maybe baking, event planning, laundry, teaching, web design, professional services, and all of that. Wig vendor, drinks, thank you, fashion designer, logistics, professional services. Please put this professional service there. Engagement, compare, pre-owned books and educational games, construction, okay, NGO, freelance, ghost intermediator. Mi gbọ́ yẹn rí. Headgear, entertainment, kids vendor, supplier of fresh farm product. This one will be very good. Crèche, okay, all right. So now I believe all of us can actually use a particular LLM, I don't want to call it AI because AI does not just involve LLMs. It involves agentic AI, and I'm so much motivated about agentic AI. That is what is very good. Okay, now that I have all your business niches, now I want you to now write a prompt. Let's write a prompt for let's say a business grant because all of us need money. All of us need money. So you are going to now write a small prompt. Write a small prompt. When we finish this small prompt, we'll now write prompts to generate your a business post for you for your office in a long. We are going to pick one and then we now do it. So can you now write for me? I want your prompt should be at least 6 sentences. 6 sentences prompt. So you paste it in the chat here. Everybody will see it. You paste it in the chat and can analyze it and see, is it good? Is it sufficient? Water sachet dispenser, bottles. Okay, okay. Okay, logistics. Which type of logistics? You need to be very specific. So, oh yeah, let's write a prompt for a business grant. Write a prompt for a business grant. I wanted to get a prompt that can actually get your business a business grant. So you can tell the AI or the LLM and say, take the role of my financial services advisor and planner. I am about to apply for a 50 meters grant. Sorry, when I say meters, 50 million naira grants. You now explain your business. You now explain your business and now ask the AI in the prompt that I want you to ask me question that will personalize the ad, the type of grant you will get from me. Cite examples of grants you have seen. When you do that, then specify the format. You can tell the AI to give you maybe in 7 step, in 6 step, or you explain exhaustively. You can say, take me like a teenager, explain to me like a teenager. Then the format you want. Do you want to download it in PDF? Do you want it to be in Word document or what? Who has done this prompt to who is done with the prompt? Yes, yes. I'm seeing all our business, but I want us to actually give a prompt. So while that is going on, but I don't want to leave this place because I want us to be seeing it. Some people may be looking at it and maybe using it as a guide to write their prompt. You can using it to write their prompt. So, but then I can read out some prompts for you, some prompts that I've even made today for you, and then you will be able to follow the guide. Okay, so somebody said, take a role of my financial service and planner. I'm about to apply for a 15 million naira grant. Ask me all you need to know about HC food. No, tell them that all you need to know, you need to explain your food niche. HC food, are you selling amola and efo riro or what? Are you branding? Are you exporting? Are you importing? Are you delivering locally? What's your, just explain. You may not even be specific. You need to just tell what's your business niche. Ìwọ̀nba ni nǹkan tí ChatGPT mọ̀. Sorry, I'm speaking Yoruba. What LLM know is few. You must use your brain to get out what you need from the LLM. That is what we need. Somebody said, take the role of my financial service planner. I have an unpublished children's storybook. I want you to apply. I want to apply for a publishing grant on my behalf. What is the book about? You may not be too specific, but you can just give us a clue, and then you then explain how you distribute the books. What have you done in the past? Who are your customers? Are they parents? Are they? You need to explain the problem. Explain the problem. Some of us, we have not explained the problem. You can say, I've been selling books. I've not been able to sell a book up to 500 copies. I've not been able to sell up to 5,000 copies. I want a grant that will be able to get me a vehicle for delivery of the books. I want to run advert online. Explain the problem. Explain the problem. Okay, turn the role of my financial services advisor. I'm about to apply for a 10 million naira grant. Ask me questions about my business in order to know the application in order to know the application you write for me. And I'm a coach director. I care for babies and toddlers age 6 months to 3 years. I want to expand my business. Okay, so we can start with this. We are coming up a little. Take the role of my financial. I'm about to apply for 50 million naira grant for my hair business. We deal in various kind of hair, from Chinese to this. Don't forget where your location of your business is. You need to tell the model, because what a business in Lekki would write and what a business in Osapa, London, in Lagos will write is different from what a business in Tanke will write. You need to balance it. We need to balance it. Okay, so somebody say write an attractive. No, I will not take this one. Write an attractive Instagram post. Why can't you tell the model first? Take the role of my social media um manager with 50 years of experience. When it comes to posts, you must always prompt. There are two ways. I think I need to explain. When you are prompting a model, when you are prompting an LLM, an LLM can give you information from the library that it has. It can also go online. In fact, the best way to prompt it is to tell the LLM, take a deep thought. Take your time, go online, search. You can even spy on your competitors. You can tell the brand about, give me what my competitors are doing that I'm not doing. Spy on them and specifically mention their location. You will be amazed by what is going to happen. You'll be amazed, so much amazed. He said, write an attractive Instagram post for hiring place where we sell shoes and bag design, blah, 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 like that. Okay. Write a business grant of this for a non-governmental organization that is into environmental sustainability to reduce noise pollution. Okay, okay. Okay. So I think we are doing well a little. So we can always refine it. So this model is a very good model you can use to actually get a prompt. Take the role of the head lead at Ruby's event as a multinational event planner that focus on wedding parties. These bring up suggestions on how to attract well-paying clients and how to deliver the best event above other planners in Nigeria. So this kind of thing can actually wow you. So that's very good. All right. So I'm glad that we're able to get to this point. If I have more time, I please, Mrs. Eniola, can you just let me know the little time I have more? I don't want to overshoot my time. You can please just send me a DM so that I will know where I'm to stop and at the point when I should stop. I would like to know. Thank you so much. I'll be expecting your DM. So while we're doing that, I've brought up another use case for us. Now, we can actually use our AI model, AI tools for different things: content creation, social media management, um, business creation, and all of that. Now, so I brought up some things that we can actually do here for us. So I just want to give us a summary before I go to the other parts that we need. So this summary now will guide us, because I don't want to take so much of our time. This summary will guide us on exactly how we are to go about our use of the LLMs for our business, and it will also guide us in the type of prompt that we are able to write for all the different AI tools. And they can be very, very interesting, pretty interesting for us to know and then also use them. While we use them, it can also help our businesses to be able to achieve a whole lot if we are able to actually bring them up in the type of businesses that we do. So I'm going to give us several examples up now. Just a moment. Let me pull that up. Just a moment now. I'm going to pull that up so that we'll be able to use them particularly for our businesses, small businesses in Ilorin, small businesses in Kwara State. I'm really excited that we are able to pull this up and we're able to um, use them for our businesses. So just in a moment, it's going to be available for us to use. So while we're doing that, I want us to actually get ready. I want to know, what have you been using AI for in the past? I mean, all the AI tools, what have you been using them for in the past? In the past, some people have used it for only a few things, but then I'm happy to let you know that we can use them for so many, not just for content creation alone. We can do content creation. We can use it to build our website. We can use it for social media management. You can use it for business inventory. I mean the LLMs. We can use it to do grant writing and proposals. We can even use it to analyze our grants. If you have written a grant, you can upload the call for the grant on some AI tools, and then you ask the AI to analyze, am I going to actually win this grant with the way I'm going, with the way I'm doing, with the way I'm doing? Can I actually do it, use it to win this grant? Yes, I got it now. So please kindly confirm if you can see my screen. Kindly confirm if you can see my screen now. All right. I can't see anybody in the chat. Please kindly confirm if you can see my screen. Kindly confirm that you can see my screen in the chat.
Yes, sir, we
Hello.
can see your screen.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So now, how many of us are using these AI tools that I'm showing on the screen? And what are you using them for? Now, we are so much used to Canva for content creation. Some of us are also so much used to CapCut for content creation, videos, pictures. But have you heard about, some of us are also used to InVideo AI. How many of us have tried to use Lovable for website creation simply by creating an account, and then you are able to put the information about your website there, and then it can be launched. That is, it will do minimal things for you, at least minimal things, not some other aspect that require large coding. Now, I want to let you know from an insider information. Now, these days that we used to have issues with okay, web development. I want to talk to my web developer. I want to do this, I want to do that. Google, AWS, and all of them, they are now going towards what we call a low code syndrome. Low code syndrome means that they want people to be able to actually, somebody said I used AI to write speech for a government function. Please don't do that. You can actually, government function will actually require you to give insight and information. What you can do is to actually summarize your notes with it, but not to write the speech. Because if care is not taken, somebody can actually record that and go online and say, this thing, is it from AI or not? And boom, they got it that it's from AI, and it's going to be a mess. I think we should not do that. Though I saw some time ago that a particular police, what do we used to call it now? Press release was written by AI. It can be that bad. So, which we don't expect people in that situation to do that. So then, but then we can use AI. Somebody said I used AI to create business flyer. So that is fine. You can actually do that. You can use it for business inventory. Zoho is very good with that. Bumpa is very good with that. Shopify AI is very good with that. It's very good with that. You can also use Kyte, you can use Sabi. For grant writing and proposals, ChatGPT is a very good one. Grammarly can help you to adjust the grammar. Jasper AI can help you. Notion AI can help you. Perplexity can help you. Now, there's this part that is interesting for business owner, customer support. Let me give you this. If you have a website, you can actually use what we call talk to. Let me send it to us. Talk to, my business uses it as well. You can use talk to. Talk to as an AI, yeah, generator. Now, some of us have a website and then online, you are not always available to respond to chats. Now, I also have a Wheezy chat that also allow auto responses to WhatsApp chats. At least when you are using the WhatsApp business, it's a chat bot. What you need to do is for you to actually train the model of frequently asked questions. And then while you are offline, you are sleeping or something, the AI will be able to do it there for you. But do you know the aspect where I'm going to, where people are actually using agentic AI, is the fact that the customer, when customer has actually ordered for something on your website, and let's say, for example, you have 500 items, and before you wake up the following morning, the AI notices that all the 500 have been bought out. The AI has sent a mail to your supplier that this item has finished and so person will be paying for it on Monday morning because the item has expired. You see that kind of, don't let me use the word crazy things that AI can do. And the AI has mastered your business to the extent that you say, okay, this person is selling 500 books. And now I have finished selling all the 500 books. The AI has sent a mail on your behalf and has sent it to your supplier before the following morning. And the following morning, you already saw the email. The person has sent you invoice. What you just do is just to make your payment and then you follow up and say, okay, my AI assistant has sent this, and then this is the next thing. When are we expecting the goods? You update it on your website, like making life pretty easy. Do you know the millions of money people have made using AI powered content? It is so massive, my friends. For customer support, you can use the WhatsApp Business AI. There's what we call landbots. You can use Studio. I want you to please go and look for all of this and integrate it to your business. Please. I don't want to hear something like you chat somebody up on WhatsApp and the person will say, we are not available right now. When we are available, we'll respond. Oh my God. When there are 1,001 people selling, we shouldn't get to that extent. That tells you that this person is not even serious. Somebody said, can you use AI to compose song? Why not? I have done that before. The songs you have done before, maybe you don't have copyright on those songs. Train the model on how you want, what do you, which beauty. It can tell you how you can, you see, if you want to learn how to sing like a newbie, say, I am a 5-year-old child. I want to know how to sing Afrobeat. I have never sang Afrobeat before. Take the role of an Afrobeat expert singer and music composer. Compose a Nigerian-based Ilorin suited, scintillating music for me and guide me on how to voice it out. You will be wowed. You will be wowed what they're going to see. Landboards. Now, for our sales and marketing, there is actually what we call the Mailchimp AI. You can use the HubSpot, you can use GetResponse. All of these guys, Mailchimp, they are email marketing platform. HubSpot, they are email marketing platform. Now, in order to remain relevant, they have gone ahead to include AI into their businesses. That is it. If you don't include AI to your businesses, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing. Now, for finance and bookkeeping, you can use Zoho Books. Go and download Zoho Books. So many of these things I have mentioned here, many of them are actually free to use. And those that are not free entirely, allow you to use trial versions. Some of them can actually be very, very cheap for you to use. You can use the QuickBooks if you are trying, Nigerian from 2026, all of us are going to be paying taxes, and then you want to get something to do it, you can actually do it. In fact, do you know on Twitter, if you want, you missed a post, something has happened and you don't know whether it is true, you can actually go and prompt Grok on Twitter and say, does this thing actually happen? Can you give me a summary of how it happened? Can you give me a summary of what happened? Can you explain to me? Do you know a particular time I wanted to read a book and the book was voluminous? I just told the AI and said, this is the book I want to read, this is the author, this is this. Can you give me a summary highlighting all the important points of this book? And I want to be able to read it within one day. Man, it brought it out. It was so massive. So you can use Wave apps, you can use Expensify. So before I go, I want to be able to, sorry, just a moment. I want to know if, okay, 10 minutes. So I want to be able to actually give us some explanations of what you can do. Use cases. So let's say we want to use the LLM for content ideas or
Sorry about that. Okay, I think that was a network glitch. Dr. Farubi is back.
all right, thank you so much. I think I would round off now before this network embarrass himself finally. So I just want to mention some of the use cases. I know I have been able to prompt us. I have just finished prompting everybody here so that we can be prompted to prompt our business on AI prompts. So some of these videos that are generated, I feel that we must still understand our Africanity. Africanity is the situation that I describe as we expecting to hear a voice. For example, if I see the image of somebody or I see the video of somebody, I already know her voice, and then I'm hearing an AI behind it. I'll be like, what is happening here? This person is already using it. But if it is a complete stranger, now another Africanity is that if you're actually making a post, and you're making a post for people in a long, and you are using white people as the image, like it does not gel, oh, my people, it does not gel. No. Whenever we are using image, yeah, image AI generator. Hey, yes, let me not forget. There's this AI image generator that I've been using that is very superb. His name is Whisk. Whisk is a wizard. I can just explain because I've used Wix is made by by Google. Wix is owned by Google. Before, we used to use the image generator for Google, but now Whisk now came up. FX. We used to use image effect before. You can download image effects. It looks like a lab like this. It has a yellow color. That's the this thing for Whisk. You can prompt that Whisk. It's going to give you real life images. Like if you describe everything in total, for example, you say take the role of a 15-year-old experienced graphic designer. I want an image describing, I want an image describing a tomato and pepper seller in the middle or by the side of a busy road in Tipa Garage, Ilorin, where there is an overhead, street beggars by the side, bread sellers at the angle. You explain everything as if you are telling a 2-year-old person. Oh my God. Prompt, prompt the Whisk lásán. Whisk used to do wizard. Maybe I should just explain using Whisk. Let's see something that will happen with Whisk. Where do we find Whisk? Whisk is on Image FX. Just download Image FX online on your app. But let me share my screen and try to prompt. Let me prompt Whisk for us. Somebody is going to write that, I want Whisk is an image generator. So let me prompt Whisk for us so that we'll be able to use Whisk. So somebody should please write a prompt. It is a prompt that you write that we are going to use. If you do not write the prompt, I don't want to write the prompt by myself. So please write the prompt so that we can use your prompt. Maybe you want to generate an image. Can somebody write a prompt for an image for us? Image generator. I want to generate an image, describe maybe something similar to what I've done now. And then I'm going to, somebody said can't find image effects on Play Store. Is there? Oh, it's there. Oh, I'm there. Oh. So this is Whisk. This is Whisk. I am expecting the, I'm expecting. So another thing again that I can also say is that you can describe what you want in ChatGPT, tell ChatGPT to write the prompt for you, copy the prompt from ChatGPT, bring it to Whisk. It is still going to give you a marvelously beautiful thing. Yes, who is writing prompt for us? Who is writing prompt? Who is writing the prompt? I have a lot of persons here. I don't want to mention in our names. I want somebody to please write a beautiful prompt for us. I'm going to put the prompt here. Write a prompt. Let me generate image for you today, this morning. So then another thing again, don't forget on Whisk, let me just be describing it before you come, before you are done. On Whisk, this is my own Whisk. I believe you can see my screen. You can actually come to this create a new project here, and then it's going to, I can describe the scene. If you come here, using your phone, you can add image. You'll be able to add the subjects that you want. You add the scene. It is in this scene that you can actually add your image, your business logo, and then the style. You add the style here, and then you describe the prompts that you want. This is the prompt. You can tell the prompt in a form, or it can be in rectangular form. Can be in rectangular form. Let's be fast so that before this thing will go again. Somebody said generate image of a cheap seller who is battery. Okay, let's do something. Somebody has, let me use it. I will just use a, um, graphic designer. Please don't mind my network. I'm using 3 different networks at the same time to ensure that we're able to get it. So graphics designer. Then you don't need to say please. Create a stunning, create a stunning graphics. This person that wrote this prompt now is a graphic seller in Nigeria, in Malaysia, or where, of a market woman selling chips, wearing an African print. Then I've also not described the age of the woman, of a mid-aged market, mid-aged African or Nigerian. Before you know it, go and give you one Oyinbo. Market woman, lady, let's use lady, Nigerian lady selling chips, wearing an African print. That is, I want the lady to wear African print, working in a factory. You can see that prompt engineering is not being so, with our co-workers, making massive plantain chips. What are they using? What are they using to make it? Making massive plantain chips to supply to many supermarkets for plantain chips. What they used to use? Okay, frying on a big open pot. Some workers are packaging into a waiting truck. I guess this person has a business name. What's the brand of your business name? Hey, what's the brand of this person's business name? Oh, who is this person? Kofo. Let me say branded Kofo truck. Branded Kofo. Branded in bracket Kofo. Kofo chips to supply to supermarkets. So let me remove this and say the factory, you need to do a lot of work to get something. The factory is big and has industrial machines and a very clean environment. So let's see what miracle this prompt will bring out for us. Let's see. I think so. You can copy this prompt also to something else. And if the prompt did not work out well, you can always do reprompting. If what the prompt brought out is not good, it can bring a report. Hey, wait, who love Kofo chips? You will pay me. Who is the owner of Kofo chips? You will pay me. Oh my goodness. Hey, who like this? If you like you like what you see, if you like, eh, who said me oh one? I don't understand though. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. You like what you see? Hey, I love this. Yes, so you have to pay. You have to pay. So I can help you download this and send this to you. This is for me. I will choose these Kofo chips. I see I've branded Kofo chips for you. You are frying it. Somebody else is frying. You can see. Now the advantage of this is that if you are prompting on ChatGPT will be telling you a lot of people are creating videos now. A lot of people are creating content now. I don't have time. I'm busy. Can you come? Abeg, carry am come Whisk. Whisk did not pay me for marketing o, but they are my friends. Like being my friends that they give me what if I wake Whisk up 2 a.m. Whisk the madam alone. If my graphic designer is doing shakara for me, Whisk is here to help me. Your graphic designer will say, go and pay 5,000, go and pay 10,000. I'm not ready. I have so much work. I beg, go and whisk it. Whisk it to your social media. Oh, so this is good. And then I think we can stop here. So let me take questions and let me take questions. Thank you, everyone. Somebody said I haven't gotten how you arrive at a whisk. Okay, okay, let me paste it. Let me just copy and paste it for you. So that's a whisk. That's a project. You can see it there. Everybody can go and download the Kofo chips. I'm sending you Kofo chips for free. Please, everybody should eat that chips. It's fresh from the this thing. So you can use this prompt to actually make the this thing. What's it called? The um the flyer for Kofo chips. Just describe everything you want. Lay your come one by one. Somebody said, can it make video? Of course, yes. Of course, yes. It can make video. This is it. If you can see my screen, if you switch here to video, you to just make the video for you and you just be seeing it. You'll be perceiving the odor from wherever you are. Whisk, whisk it for you. Fresh from fire. Somebody said, what if we want to use our actual picture? Yes, of course. This is how to add picture. I've showed you. Can use your picture. This is it. Can use your actual picture. Yes. Can use your actual picture from Whisk. So, I think I'm handing over back to Mrs. Eniola now. I think there are no questions anymore. I've sent you the link to Whisk. If you cannot download image effects, when you download image effects on your, it looks like a beaker. That's it, the image. Purple